Hey, Steve Basic Architect. Yeah, we're out here in the Midwest. I got my good friend Patrick. Patrick's from EAS, European Architectural Supply. He's the owner of European Architectural Supply. So those of you that have been following me, you know that I get a lot of my windows through his distribution. This is only the second time I've ever used Macro-Wind, so it's always a treat when we can use them.
Absolutely.
Right, because they are just some of the most beautiful windows out there. So tell us a little bit.
Yeah, so this is, the state-of-the-art wood aluminum clad window. In this particular window category, it is one of the more expensive products we sell, but it really doesn't get much better than this for the category of wood aluminum clad. Multi-ply, solid wood construction.
And for those of you that don't quite understand, when we say wood aluminum clad, it is a wood frame with an aluminum clad to provide the maintenance as well as the defense of the wood. So the wood isn't exposed to the outside.
The aluminum cladding on the outside should be able to last you 50 plus years. It gives you a huge amount of flexibility in colors.
Yep.
And it's really the zero maintenance that
And it's not just flexibility. I mean, tell us, it's like 237 colors or something like that.
200 colors, yeah.
Yeah, so it's over 200 colors. So it's not a little bit of flexibility. It's a lot of flexibility.
Yeah. If you want to get it black, you can pick the exact black you want.
Right.
The wood construction is really good. The window is fully pre-finished at the factory. So it's really important to get finish even underneath the cladding, right?
Right.
These are the surfaces that you often see unprotected on a lot of the windows you see here in North America. And the back of the aluminum still gets some kind of weather. You have vapor goes in there, there's salt spray goes in there, there's condensation that happens on the back of the aluminum. So it's really important that you have this ventilated cavity. This is an extruded aluminum frame. And what makes the Macro-Wind windows really unique is they actually go the distance and they weld all their corners, sand them, and then powder coat the aluminum, right?
Right. Yeah,
so
it's
we
hard
do not
to
have
believe.
these miters, right?
It's hard to believe that is a welded corner.
Yeah, right there.
And it's funny because I've been out at the factory, talked to Duchamp, who's the owner of Macro-Wind, and he's never been allowed to see how they do this. At least that's what he told me.
So it's interesting because this is done at a separate factory. This is done at the aluminum cladding manufacturers. And so
Right,
it's
if
a
you look on
company-
the side, there's some clips here where this basically just snaps on the face.
Yep, yeah.
Right.
And by the way, nice thing about that, let's imagine you have an accident on a job site, you dent this really hard, like, you back the lull into one of
Right.
these and we replace the glass for you. We can actually get you a new cladding and it clips right on.
And just, we don't have to worry about replacing windows and glass and all
You
that.
can just
We
replace
just
the
get a new
cladding.
cladding surface there. And in this case here, we have true simulated divided lights,
Yep.
right? So this is triple glazed Saint-Gobain IGU, which is insulated glazing unit. So quick parts of the window, insulating glazing unit. That goes inside the frame. If it's a fixed window, then you're done. If it's an operable window, the IGU goes inside a sash and inside the frame. So the sash is the operable part, right? But the IGU, Saint-Gobain, one of the best IGU manufacturers in the world.
Yeah, and we can't see it here, but you're looking at 1.75 inches of glass, so you have the necessary argon cavities in between there.
Yep.
We don't use small spaces, they're all 16, 18, or 20 millimeter spacers, and that's what gives you.
Those are all
the
Swiss
way-
spacers, which are
which
the
again
most
makes a big
efficient.
difference, yeah.
They're thermally
Yeah,
broken.
I really cannot think of anything we could do to this window to make it better at this moment with
Right.
the technology we have.
And it is, the wood frame is, it's furniture quality.
Exactly.
It's not like, it's just a couple pieces of wood put together because, hey, it's a window, a lot of it's gonna be buried. No, on the inside, and we can take a look
Yeah.
in another video, but you'll see the inside is
Yeah.
finely crafted. And the finish, these are, if I remember correctly, when I was out there, he was using a German finish on these.
Yeah, so these are specialty finishes. They're only used for windows. It's specially formulated for a spray-on application. It's a pretty heavy 3-coat finish, and it should last.
And
a
even where he
lifetime.
sprays it, he has a humidistat
Oh,
with
yeah.
a little sprayer. So because these have a certain humidity that the spray wants to be applied at, And so in his spray booth, he has very controlled conditions.
Absolutely.
Where his windows are getting.
I mean, we could not hire the best painting contractor in Boston, and we couldn't get that kind of a finish on the window. And the nice thing for the builder or for the homeowner is the windows come in, you don't have to worry about finishing them. You don't have to budget that, in your budget down the line. Your own responsibility is protected during construction, which is going to be a challenge,
Gotcha.
but you really have to tape things and protect them off.
Yeah, and then this, I believe, this is their jet black color.
Yeah, black is the color these days, right?
Yeah, we do a lot of the anthracite gray, which is like an 80% black.
Yeah.
But this is their jet matte black.
Yeah, black is the color in all of our product lines. We do aluminum windows, wood aluminum clad windows, PVC windows. Everybody's buying black.
Everybody wants the black
Yeah.
windows. All right, well, there you have it. We got Patrick. That's a quick overlook. We're going to jump over. We got 2 of these windows installed, so we can look at the quality. We can look at the different installation means. We can even shoot a video. We'll go over to the desk there where we have all the tools of the trade laid out, and we can talk about why you would want those if you're installing these windows. So, thanks for joining us. Steve Basic Architect. We're out here in the Midwest with EAS.